See that crowd there? Any guesses whose show they all are waiting for? I'll give you a hint. She's a veteran designer. She's a Padma Shri awardee. She's dressed up the who's who of the Bollywood. She's known for her intricate detailing in her designs. Any guesses now? Well, that is Ritu Kumar for you, a show that you just cannot miss. have the lady behind this beautiful collection, Ritu Kumar. Ritu, what a spectacular show. Everybody loved it. So what was the whole idea behind, there was a lot of mix of silhouettes that we saw and yet very intricate detailing.
Well, I think it was called Maharaja Pop, but actually it was much more Maharaja military. And the band and the pageantry that went with being a Maharaja, but that didn't necessarily mean that the fabrics and the clothes were poor. They were always very richly done. So it was a very potpourri kind of era, where you had very rich textiles and a very Western silhouette. And actually I always found that strange. But it in a way worked in the 19th, 20th century. So you're trying to represent that.
Lovely, and it sure did work today as well. But the whole idea in terms of the styling, wherein there was a lot, in terms of the setup of the stage as well, there were rugs. Am I using the right word? There were rugs on this on the ramp, and the hats that were used, it represented the military quotient very well. So how did that idea come into being?
Actually, those are actual hats that they used in various riyasats. Jaipur had a different army, and they used those hats. All we did was bling it up a little bit with some brooch or something or the other. But in a way, it was a kind of a semi-macho, feminine kind of time also. So we were just trying to represent that, and the hats came gratis, the army.
Certainly. Vaani, what is your take? I mean, I say this collection is beautiful. What you're wearing is fab.
You've been telling me that they're absolutely in love with this outfit and they totally pick it up. It's very, for me, it's it has a touch of royalty which is merged with pop of colors and made it more youthful for everybody to wear. I think it's very effortless. It's very chic, and it's not trying too hard. So for me, I think it does. It's very much like what my taste is in clothes and style.
Lovely. Thank you so much, ladies, for speaking with us. It was a pleasure having you all here.
It was a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you.
Padma Lakshmi, what did you think about the whole show?
I thought it was beautiful. I didn't know what to expect. I'm not familiar with this pret-a-porter label, but I am, of course, familiar with her work. I've been a fan of hers for a decade and a half. We met years and years ago, and I always remembered not only how talented she was and how exquisite her taste is, but what a nice woman she was, how without pretense and really warm, and really just somebody who cared about their craft. And you can see that in every garment she's ever created, and her pieces are just regal and timeless and very flattering. And it's nice if you're tall and a model, but you don't have to be. I've seen women of all ages and body types look really elegant and luxurious in her things, and I think she is a national treasure. And I think she represents our country beautifully, and I'm very excited that it worked out that I could actually come see a show of hers. I was really happy to run into her.
Aren't we all? Sorry.
I'm absolutely thrilled this happened. It was like a birthday gift which I was not expecting.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Well, wonderful.
Well, she will be walking for the very first time on the Lakme Fashion Week ramp. What do you have to say to her? Any,
I predated that. She walked for my collection so many years back. So I hope she comes more often, if not in any other capacity, once in a while, as being an icon on our ramps. And I'll definitely be in touch with her. And I'm sending her a wardrobe.
Yes. So I got a new closet out of it. So I'm really happy to see the show. That was a nice bonus of being here. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much
for hosting the thing earlier with the bloggers.
Pleasure. The pleasure was all mine. Thank you.